Now let's take a look at what's new on the 3D Experience platform in 2021. The following 3 stories are tasters of how we've expanded your capabilities with the broader Works portfolio. Storing, managing and collaborating on design data is a challenge every company faces. Now, with many more teams working remotely, there are questions on everyone's mind. How can we securely centralize our data, improve collaboration and design concurrently while maintaining our design tool of choice, which is Solidworks? These were the challenges Square Robots sought to address when they adopted cloud data management with Solidworks and Innovia on the 3D Experience platform. Let's follow a small design team to see what it looks like to store and manage Solidworks desktop data in the cloud. We'll begin by dropping in on Eric, the engineer, as he starts his day working in Solidworks desktop. He receives a notification from his manager, Megan. Clicking the pop-up opens up his 3D Swim app where he sees a discussion thread involving a new design request. He's being asked to add rollers to an existing assembly. He initiates a search for the related CAD model and drags it into his Solidworks session. It's just that simple to access his Solidworks data that's securely stored in the 3D Experience platform. He reserves the assembly to give himself right access. He's made his design changes, but before saving back to the cloud, he wants to know where this assembly is used. The Relations app gives him a graphical view of all the parent-child dependencies. He finds the top-level assembly and opens it right into his session. He sees the familiar option to open the model, Resolved, Lightweight, or Enlarge Design Review mode. Choosing Lightweight means SOLIDWORKS doesn't have to download every part contained in the assembly. That's a big time saver for the large models Eric usually works with. With the top-level assembly up to date, he reserves it and clicks Save. Eric creates a new revision of the lid now that the rollers have been added. Despite this being a pretty large assembly, save time is efficient because only the models that have changed need to be saved to the cloud. That was easy. In fact, his team was productive from day one because connecting their data to the cloud required no customization or special setup. Later on, Eric still has some work to do that doesn't require modeling in SOLIDWORKS. All his 3D Experience apps are accessible from any browser, and with his data safely stored in the cloud, he has freedom and mobility to keep working from just about anywhere on any device. He loads the top-level assembly into the Product Structure Explorer. This app provides a graphical view and list view at the same time. He can arrange and filter the display any way he likes. He needs to locate the newly added roller assembly within the structure in order to attach a supporting document, in this case a PDF with installation instructions. Now it's time to give Megan an update on his progress. Instead of an email, phone call or web meeting, Eric tailors an interactive dashboard that will have exactly the information he wants her to review. First, he adds the 3D Play viewing app, preloaded with a top-level assembly. He also grabs a screenshot he can post back to the discussion thread. Next, he launches the Bookmarks app, which is a convenient way of organising shortcuts to frequently used or favourite items. His manager Megan likes this because it keeps her most important data right at her fingertips. When he's ready to share the dashboard, he just copies the link. As a last step, Eric opens up his 3D Swim app in a side panel. He adds a comment, pastes the link to the shared dashboard, and inserts a screenshot of the latest design. Connecting SOLIDWORKS to the 3D Experience platform is the best of both worlds, cloud and desktop. It provides a fast and easy way to store, manage and share design data with the convenience and security of the cloud. There's little to no setup required, so users can be productive right away. The 3D Experience platform is much more than just saving SOLIDWORKS data to the cloud. For non-CAD users like Megan, the engineering manager, the platform gives her a simple browser-based approach to managing her team more efficiently. Let's see how she uses the 3D Experience platform apps to streamline collaboration. Megan opens her browser and sees Eric has replied to her post. He's included a link that she can add to her existing dashboard. The 3D Play Viewing app and Bookmarks app are preloaded with the data Megan needs to review his latest design. Fully interactive viewing of even large 3D models is a breeze on any device, especially touchscreens. There's no special hardware required and no CAD license needed. Megan uses a measure tool to verify the proper radius on the wall roller assembly. The 25-inch radius is confirmed, but looking closer at the roller arms, she wonders if there might be an excessive twisting without some kind of support member between them. She launches the Issue 3D app to log a record of the issue. It's just one of many ways the team could use Innovia to track problem reports or change requests. She tags the related 3D models and verifies the right people are assigned to the issue. In this case, Eric will be automatically notified through the platform. There's no need for following up with an email or phone call. It's such a more streamlined way to collaborate. Now she launches 3D Markup. This app gives her extended tools to document the issue. She can create multiple views and add various annotations right on the 3D model. The markup and all other relevant information is self-contained within the issue and available to all stakeholders. While Eric gets to work on the design issue, Megan has a job for Debbie. She uses the Collaborative Tasks app to assign Debbie with adding a hardware kit and creating a drawing for the wheel roller assembly. Just like with the Issues app, Collaborative Tasks collect all the communications, assignees, and 3D model data in one spot and displays the progress of all tasks in a single dashboard, giving Megan an overview of everything on the radar. The 3D Experience platform helps Megan streamline collaboration with her team, all from a browser on any device with no software to install. The intuitive apps eliminate dozens of other disconnected solutions, improving productivity and providing clearer focus for her team members. The customer needs a quick response, so Megan's design team will need to work on the same Solidworks model at the same time. Not having proper right access, accidentally overwriting someone else's work, these things happen all the time with traditional file-based data management, and it's even harder when people are working remotely. Let's see how the 3D Experience platform enables more seamless, error-free approach to concurrent design. First, let's check in on Debbie. She has the Collaborative Tasks app running inside her SolidWorks task pane. She sees the task that has been assigned to her and drags it into In Progress. The related CAD model is already attached. She just needs to open it in her session. All of Debbie's changes occur at the assembly level, so she only needs to reserve the top level for right access. She's added the fastener kit and saves to the cloud so any other users will be able to see her latest updates. Next, she lays out a 2D drawing with a bill of materials that Megan will need to show the customer. Meanwhile, Eric gets to work on the stability problem. The Issue Management app keeps track of his progress and carries along all the information he needs to get to work. He starts by opening the attached 3D markup. He sees Megan's notes and clicks through the 3D geometry to find the affected subassembly. Megan attached the roller assembly, but Eric needs to reference its parent assembly as well. He locates it through the Relations app and attaches it to the issue. From here, he can open it directly in the SolidWorks session. But this is where it gets interesting, because this is the same assembly Debbie is already working on. But that's okay. Eric only needs write access to the wheel roller assembly itself. The top assembly is just for visual reference. He reserves what he needs and gets to work adding a stabilizing member. When he tries to save the assembly, he sees there are subcomponents that also need saving that he didn't reserve. On the fly, the software gives write access to those additional files without causing an interruption to Eric's workflow. The save is complete, and now the assembly is up to date and safely uploaded to the cloud. Problem solved. Eric moves the issue status to in approval for Megan to review. Since Debbie is still working on the assembly, Eric needs to let her know he's finished making changes. He uses the built-in conversations tool to send her an instant message. What does Debbie do? Debbie just needs to refresh that assembly to get the latest version from the server, and she's up to date, including the drawing, which is now ready to be saved as well. To close the loop, she returns to her collaborative tasks, attaches the drawing, leaves a comment to notify Megan, and moves the task to completed, all without leaving her Solidworks design session. Now back to Megan. One way she keeps up to date with her team is through her notifications panel. Anytime there's a status change, an update or comment to anything she's involved with, it shows up here. First, she checks on the issue she's assigned to Eric. Her original 3D markup automatically shows the latest design changes. Everything looks good, so she marks the issue as completed. Issue management on the 3D Experience platform turns out to be a great way for Megan's company to log the history of problem reports and change requests, a must for their highly regulated industry. Now to take a look at Debbie's work. Megan switches to her Bookmarks app. There's the drawing. She drags it right into 3D Play Viewer. It's exactly what she needs to show the concept to the customer. She marks the drawing as released, so it can't be changed for the duration of the customer approval process. Megan posts a quick comment on her original discussion thread to congratulate the team on finishing this stage of the project. Multiple designers accessing the same file simultaneously. We all know how tricky that can be with traditional file-based storage. But with SolidWorks plus Innovia, concurrent design is easy because the PLM tools are ready to use out of the box. Users can tell right away who's working on what, so they can avoid common problems like permission issues, version mismatches, and accidental overwrites. And when there are changes, the various notification tools built into the 3D Experience platform keeps everyone in the loop. Teams can design faster together with fewer errors, even when workers are remote.